So these are the SoundPEATS Clip1 open air earbuds that clip right onto your ears instead of looping over them or wrapping around your head. No halo band, no neck strap, and no fighting with your sunglasses, hat, or helmet straps when you're running or cycling. They are designed for comfort, awareness, and mobility, meaning you can still hear what's going on around you. Unless you crank the volume up to 11, then you'll drown out the world like any other earbud. So keep that in mind if you're running near traffic or you want to stay aware of your surroundings. Guys, setup and unbox was uneventful. It has the case, earbuds, manual, and a USB-A to USB-C charging cable. Make sure you take the buds out and peel the sticker or insulator off of each one, otherwise it won't charge or pair. Once you've done that, you can pair them, and that was really easy to do, and it was painless. Each of these earbuds only weighs about 5 grams, and they use SoundPEATS N-Flex Arch, which is a 0.6 millimeter nickel titanium alloy that flexes and hugs your ear comfortably. It's a surprisingly secure fit. I was surprised. I've worn these running, weightlifting, bench pressing, and they didn't move. Those two activities, running and benching, are where most earbuds that I've tried of any shape or style tend to fail for me. These stay put. Since they're buds instead of a halo, they're super portable. I just toss them into the side pocket of my water bottle sleeve and I forget they're there. For comfort, I can wear them for up to 2 hours before I start to notice them. And then they're not really painful. I just start noticing that they're on my ears. Anything under that is completely fine. And because they don't trap anything under them, being open air, they don't feel like I'm dumping sweat into my ears. It's probably one of the best parts whenever I'm working out heavily with regular earbuds. I feel like I have swamp ear. Guys, I ran them through a pretty wide mix of music when I first got them just to test them out. Beer for My Horses, Bohemian Rhapsody, Metallica's cover of Turn the Page, Proud to be an American. Everything from country to classic rock to metal. And sound quality, while it isn't audiophile grade, it's pretty darn good for an open ear design, like legitimately good. The 12 millimeter dual magnet drivers with titanium PVD coating give you solid punch for their size. These aren't bass monsters, but there is a reasonable amount of bass for what you get. Out of the box, they're pretty balanced, but once you jump into the app and tweak the EQ, it gets a lot better. I boosted both the lows and highs initially and got a much fuller sound. And guys, you also get dynamic EQ, LDAC, Dolby Auto, like all of the different ways to kind of get more. And it really opens up the sound stage for more depth and clarity if you use any of those. And if you're an Apple kid, these fully support Apple audio codecs as well for the best sound quality from that platform. I should remember for you or recommend that if you blast the volume like crazy, you will lose situational awareness because you can drown out everything else, even with these open air. You can customize the earbud controls inside the Peats Audio app, what double and triple taps do, and on which side. Guys, make sure you use the Peats Audio app because there's another SoundPEATS app out there and it will not work with these buds. You can tap the front, the loop, or the back. It doesn't matter. The buds register them all the same. And I like that flexibility. You don't have to hit like one exact tiny spot just to get the control to register. Everything is here and configurable. Volume up and down, play and pause, track skip, calls, and you can fine-tune the layout to your liking in the app. You also get multi-point connection, wear detection, low latency gaming mode, and even auto left and right detection so they know what ear they're in. Guys, you can turn on and off the wear detection through the app, and if it's on when you remove them, it'll pause, put it back on, the sound will play again. With the wear detection turned off, it's up to you to play or pause your music or podcast. The amount of customization in the app is pretty darn good, guys. And you can turn off all the higher end codecs and sound, things like Dolby or LDAC. You can also get into the equalizer settings and create your own custom profile. Or you can let the app create one for you based on your hearing tones. So it kind of gives you a little hearing test. Entertainingly, when I did that, the sound profile when we were done looked a lot like how I set it up on my own. So I'm not completely out to lunch with how to make music sound good to my ears. The call quality, because you can use these for phone calls, is solid. It's got what they call Aero Voice wind noise reduction, and it does a pretty good job outdoors. I took a call and talked to Mrs. Grey Dog while walking, and people said I sounded totally normal. She did anyways. In heavier wind, you're going to get some background. You just are. There's no way to get away from that, but it's way less than most open air designs. I don't know if you can tell from any of the B-roll, but I've dropped the charging case a couple of times. Not on purpose, guys, I'm just a spaz. But the earbuds didn't eject or get damaged. There is, I think, one little teeny scuff on the case from that. It's okay. Build quality feels solid for the price. The buds are rated at IPX5 water resistant. That means sweat, rain, doesn't matter. Just don't go deep sea diving. They're not really gonna handle anything like that. Battery life's around 8 hours per charge, and that tracks with what I saw. The case extends it to around 40 hours total. And fast charging, if you charge for 10 minutes, you'll get 2 hours of playback. So that's not bad at all. And the case charges with USB-C. You can use the included cable, or you can use your own. I have a million USB-C cables. I bet you do too. Guys, these are really good for active use. Running, cycling, gym workouts, especially if you care about situational awareness. I did not have any issues with them falling off. The clip design keeps them stable, and they don't seal your ears, so you can still hear what's happening around you. Really good for running or cycling outdoors. Like I said, just a caveat, if you crank that volume too far, you're not gonna have that situational awareness. Guys, if you're looking for total isolation or booming bass, these are not that. But if you want comfort, awareness, and genuinely solid sound from something light, sweat-proof, and unobtrusive, I think the SoundPEATS Clip1 absolutely delivers. They're comfortable for long sessions, they stay locked in during workouts, and they don't fight with sunglasses or helmet, and that's really kind of important to me because I usually run with sunglasses. They give you real freedom of movement. Guys, the pros. Extremely light, extremely comfortable. Very secure fit during running or lifting. I don't know what you'd need to do to knock these out. They stay put really well. They don't trap sweat, they don't feel gross, they don't block your awareness. You've got things like LDAC, Dolby, customizable EQ, and great control flexibility through the app and directly through the buds without having to go into your smartphone. Now, the cons. If you crank it too far, you will still lose awareness. I start to get mild ear fatigue if I wear them longer than 2 hours. And if you're a super bass head, these aren't going to do it for you. You're going to need some like higher end, probably sealed ear for that. But if you want open air comfort with legit sound quality, these are one of the best options out there right now. Links below if you want to check them out. And as always, links that I include are probably going to be affiliate links. They don't cost you any extra to use them, but they definitely help out the channel. Sometimes I get products sent to me for review, like these Clip1s, but a lot of times I end up buying products with the channel's money. So when you buy through my links, it helps me get more cool products to review and show you. Guys, if you like gear videos like this one, featuring things like knives, flashlights, firearms, wearable fitness devices, and other related topics, please do those YouTube things, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And apparently you can hype videos too, so if you can bring yourself to do any or all those things, I would really appreciate it. Every time I'm feeling down, I go and look at my subscriber count, hoping for it to bump up. When it does, you bring just a little bit of joy into my old, cold, and bitter heart. Also, guys, your time is valuable. I really appreciate you watching all the way up to this point. It helps the channel a lot. Thanks for watching. I'm Jay, aka Grey Dog, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, stay safe, and I will talk to you soon.
Get him, Jay.
Who's gonna get it? Are we sharing? Are we sharing?